All right, so we got a thing today in our news feed coming very soon. An exciting update. So what we have in our image right there is a power 4, backspin boost 4, side spin 5, wind 4, and they're going to change this. They're going to change it up. So let's read this here. Some of you keen golfers may have noticed something new in one of our recent videos. Did you catch it? No, because I don't watch any of your videos, but it's okay. We're excited to detail a new update coming soon. We will be updating the range of ball stats to 10. So instead of teeing off with a power 5, it'll be a power 10. This is an exciting update to the Balls in Golf Clash and allows golfers to have more control than ever before by having a larger range of stats at their disposal. Increasing this range adds more granularity for golfers and will increase ball overall strength by allowing for more stat variations. This improvement will be retroactive and affect all balls, old and new, and will not result in a reduction of power for any balls. For example, a power 5 ball, side spin 3, and wind resistant 5 will become a 10-6-10, which possesses the same strength as it did when the old stat range. Also coming, now this is actually pretty cool. Also coming is an improvement to ball spin. Previously, golfers were unable to fully utilize their topspin or backspin with side spin, limiting the usefulness of these stats in combination. With this new upgrade and a change to the ball spin interface, golfers can now finally apply full topspin and backspin along with side spin. We hope you're excited about this update, and we can't wait to see what you can do out on the course. All right. I've been telling you guys for a long time that you need to start buying these Power 10 balls. And now we're going to have that opportunity to do just that. Okay, let's... Have they run out? You know, I remember... I'll tell you about me and my buddies used to walk home from school, and there was a medical office that we walked by every day when we came home, and I don't know what time they closed, but they were closed every time we went by there, and they had this really killer brass combination lock, and it was a four tumbler. So every day when we'd walk by there, and we stole this lock, I don't know how many times over the years. I'm sorry, I think we're past the statute of limitations, so I don't know if I can get in trouble for it. And what we do is when they put a new lock on there, we'd come by and we'd go 0001, and we'd each try 0002, 0003, and we'd keep doing these, and we'd remember where we were at from the day before, and shit, sometimes it'd take us months, and sometimes we get it relatively quick, and we'd finally find the combination to it, and it was the slow way, right? It was our little joke as a kid. I feel like, have they run out of all of the possible combinations, and so in order to spruce up the deal so that they can come out with some stuff? Think about where the red lines are. If you have, and I'm not sure what the distances are, somebody could look it up. If you know what they are, leave me a comment on it. But if you're a minimum club versus a 1 power, a 2 power, a 3 power, a 4 power, and a 5 power ball, at least from the plus marks, I think a 3 power ball is, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. So on this one, it's plus 16. And on a power 5 ball, I believe it's plus 32. So I'm not sure if this is in yardage or what the deal is here, but we have a 3. Is that right? Oh, a 0 power. Sorry about that. It's plus 16 right here. So we got a 0 power, a 1, a 2, a 3, a 4, and a 5. If there's 16 yards between a 5 and a 3, that means that there's only 8 on a 4. Is that correct? So we're at 24 plus 24. Do we really need... I'm just thinking here, you got a power 4 ball and you're like, okay, hey, I got a power 4 ball and it's not quite enough, I'm going to bring out a power 5. But what we really need is to buy another pack that's got a power 4.5 ball, which would be a power 9 ball, so that we can pick up half of that distance. So what do we got? 6, 7, 8. So it's 4. So we got plus 28 now. So we can I'm sure from Playdemic's perspective, they needed to do something because they were running out of ball combinations. I'll tell you who this is going to affect. I'm just curious to know how this will affect Golf Clash Notebook with the app and Tommy's app. Now, Tommy's still active. I think Zachary Jones runs Golf Clash Notebook, and I'm not sure, like they haven't done any updates to the website. They haven't done anything at all for years. So this would potentially make, not that you couldn't still use the app and get away with it, but I'm sure when they went back through there and they did their stuff, they're all into these little micro adjustments right now and these variables that we now have, a power 9 ball in between a power 10 and a power 8. And like, if you're using a power 9 ball with your club versus using a 0 ball, like what's the change in adjustment? So somebody like Tommy, who's still active, he's gonna, and I am sure we'll see how fast Tommy comes out with a new guide. Like whether or not he was privy to the fact that they were making this change, and he's been able to get the information so that he can change his wind app. But I think there may be a period of time where the wind apps are obviously still going to be effective because we're still in the range, but like the fine tuning stuff, it could be an issue. If they've gone through and they've redone that, what else have they done? I do like the fact that they're going to make it so that you can get your topspin and sidespin. I mean, think about it. Not even just like with topspin boost balls, but just like a normal ball, you got a big topper and you got a kingmaker. You can get all the topspin, but you can only get one sidespin. Now you'll be able to get all three. The one scary thing that they had on here, and it's always scary when they do these types of updates. With this new update and the change to the ball spin interface. Now, I've always thought, and even since the beginning of the game, is we have one, it's sometimes hard. Like if you want to get 3.5 top spin and 1 3/4 right hand side spin, it's sometimes hard to get to dial that in. I was surprised when the game first came out that they didn't have a separate thing where we can adjust the top spin and we can adjust the side spin. And it would really be nice if the side, they're not going to do that, but if the side spin had a counter on it so that it's like, you get to 1 and it's 1 and then it does the little thing. So if you wanted to do 1.5, you could do 1.5 because it'll say 1.5. I doubt that they're going to do that for us, but I'm just wondering if we'll adjust side spin with one control and adjust top and back spin with one control instead of trying to do both and try and get it the way that we want it. That'll be a learning curve because we're all used to, and especially for people that played for a long time, you're all used to just pulling it down and it does the thing and then you just do it up. But now, especially if there's 2 controllers, that's one more step. It's just one more step. It's just one more thing that we have to do in the 30-second time period. I'm curious to see how that interface is. My problem with Playdemic, and I'm not saying it's not the developers, like I'm sure that they play test the game and they do the stuff, but like people who play the game every day when they leave work and they go home, I'm sure that there are a few Playdemic employees that do play the game, but my feeling with how they treat the game and they treat us is that the mass majority of these people don't play the game and they could give 2 craps about the game. They're just in it for the money. I'll be curious to see how this works out, but it's funny. It just feels to me that they've ran out of combinations that they can do here. What I thought that they would do before they did this is they'd add a 5th category so that we could have a ball that was power 5, precision, top spin boost, where you could get 2 of those special things on instead of only being able to get 1. Because we always have power, we always have side spin, we always have wind. And so we have access to get 1 special one, but having a fifth one so that we could get 2 special things on it. That would be how they would open it up. This is real gimmicky, I think. I don't know. We'll have to see how it works out and how the thing goes, but I'm trying to think to myself, when would it be more beneficial to have a Power 9 ball than a Power 10 ball? Now, they could come out with Power 9 balls that have some other features that are really cool that we want, but that just seems really gimmicky, like they've ran out of combinations here, so the only way they can spruce the deal up is to come out, change the numbers so that they can fill the gaps with stuff that we haven't seen before. That's kind of cheesy. I do like the spin though, but I am worried about that spin interface, because I'm curious to see how that goes, because like I said, I don't think that the mass majority of the people that work there play the game. And so it may seem easy when you're sitting in the thing doing it. And I'm sure they've play tested it, but that type of change right there, that's the type of change that'll throw people off their game for a while until they learn. There'll definitely be a learning curve. We'll see how it goes. There you go. The news of the day. Thanks for watching. Stay safe. If you're not a subscriber, hit subscribe. Hit the like button, ring the bell, leave a comment, do all that good stuff, and I will see you on the next one.